Today I want to speak about relationships. And one of the most important topics to cover about relationships is how to build relationships. And I truly believe that one of the most important topics is trust. And trust is like foundation for a house. If there is no foundation, there will be not a house. It will be very difficult to build a house. And if the house doesn't have foundation, most likely that house will not last long. Exactly the same with relationships. If you do not have trust, most likely that relationship will not last long. So always we want to make sure that relationship is started from trust. So how to build trust? And I truly believe that one of the fastest way to build trust is through commitment and a promise. So when you want to build a trust, you need to commit something, promise something, and then follow it through till the end and really make it happen. Because when you promise something and you do what you said you will do, people start depend on you and they know that you're an accountable person, and people love spending time with accountable people because they know that they're able to trust you, and when they will ask something you to do, and if you promised, you will persevere and you will do it. And people, as I said, love to do business and have relationship with people that are trustworthy, who do what they said they'll do. Now, when I think about different kind of people, I found there's a lot of different kind of people, but I find that there's two types of people. Some people are very slow to commit and very fast explaining what's going on. And some people are very fast to commit, but very slow explain what's happening. So of course, it's much better to be very slow to commit and fast explain what's happening, because that means that person, when someone is offering something to do or ask you to do, what you do, you think before committing. So that means you can say, okay, I will think about it for a day. I will come back to you if I'm able to do that. So that means for a day you think about your schedule, about your commitments, and then you see if you're able to do the things that your friend asked you to do. And then when you come back, you exactly know if you will be able to do what is asked. While people who are very fast to commit without thinking, and it's okay, I will do it, and then very slow to explain what's happening. A lot of times people who are very fast to commit, they don't want to say all the things why they're not able to persevere, why they're not able to do the things that they said they will do. And what they start doing, they start to avoid those people. And of course, because they avoid, relations start to go apart, and the gap between those people starts to increase. And of course, if you're not able to persevere, and even though that you want to help other person, you're not able to do that, relations start to go apart because that other person not able to trust you anymore. So always better to slow to commit and fast explain what's going on. So that means if something happens that really you have in terrible circumstances and you're not able to make through your commitment, you need to explain right away what's going on, that other person could know what's going on. Because as I said, trust is very important, and the faster you explain what's going on, they will know that is a lot of times it's not your fault that you're not able to persevere and not able to make it through your commitment. Now, when I think about commitment and trust, is not just a relation with other people. I truly believe that commitment to yourself is sometimes even more important, because if you're able to keep commitment to yourself, a promise to yourself, that increases your self-esteem. Because a lot of times people want to succeed in life, but they are not able to do that because they are not able to promise to themselves, to commit to themselves and persevere. So how to build that commitment and promise to yourself? I truly believe that sometimes you need to start from very small commitments, because self-esteem is built little by little. So that means that, okay, promise one few things to yourself and really make sure that you are able to persevere. Because I have seen so many people who have very low self-esteem because they promise something that, oh, I will not eat after 8 p.m. and they eat after 8 p.m. and that is destroying their self-esteem. So that those small decisions that people make, commitments to themselves, and they're not able to persevere, it destroys their self-esteem. So that means that I want to make sure that you understand that when you need to persevere, you need to build your self-esteem, you need to start from small commitments that you do to yourself. that you give to yourself, and then move to bigger commitments. Because a lot of times people not able to succeed because they try to make huge commitments, but they are not able to make happen their small commitments. And because they are not able to make those small commitments, they're not able to really do anything about their big commitments. So if you really want to make sure that you succeed with your big commitments to yourself, to your friends, start from small. And if you're able to make those small commitments happen, you will be able to increase to bigger and bigger and bigger commitments. And if you increase those bigger commitments, you increase your trust. And if you increase your trust, you're able to increase and make better relations with other people and with yourself. I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.